friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're in the Divine Free-to-Plays account with a very specific request. The Divine Free-to-Play is a returning player. He feels stuck. There's not much progress in PvE content. I started in 2023, quote, but I stopped after 2 months. I reached level 50 without joining a clan and proper knowledge. Started again 2024. Only recently started hitting Ultra Nightmare 3 key, but I want to try and do 2 key at least. I'm hitting Hydra hard 1 key, but I have only 1 team. I need help for building a second. Let's give him some guidance and help orient himself as to where his account stands. Try to help him out with some team optimization with the least amount of resources we can spend because he's going for the Halloween Maria fusion. The Divine used to focus more on PvP. Most champions have hybrid builds, but he was hitting Nightmare. No books, no shards. Subsequently, he's using unbooked free login champions for arena. Can't progress much more, so he stopped doing LA since the last 2 months and he wants to progress in player versus enemy, PvE, dungeons. Good call. From what I'm seeing, you don't really need to progress in any arena stages, whether it's classic or live arena. You're doing fine. You're doing more than fine. Oh my god, is that Demon Lord? Oh, we're gonna have to factor in this speed increase when we're building out champions. That will make your life just so much harder. But it's okay, we're here to help. Don't forget to use my promo link to get yourself a free legendary Raphma tab, as well as the epics Takeover, Ugo, and Lady Quillen as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. And that is all you have to do to get your free legendary Raphma tab, as well as Takeover, Ugo, and Lady Quillen as you level up in progress. So don't miss out and click on my link right now. Let's start with reviewing the roster, and then I'll tell you what I think. That is a packed roster. We have some really solid champions here. We have some being built out as well. Some sitting at level 50. Oof. Some really good ones sitting at level 50. Some really good ones sitting at level 50. Your Neri's empowered? I really hope you're okay. Your Guardian Ring's like on the way of being done. The Sacred Orders, at the very least, you could afford to empower that Neri if you really wanted to. I guess you could. But it's not fully done. Watch out for these. Watch out for these. From what I'm seeing, you're diligent enough. Let's see who's built, who isn't. This Mikey really put some gear on him. He's such a good nuker. Oh, Clydna? How do you pronounce that name? God damn it. She's so rare. I've hardly seen her on anyone's account. She's so cool, dude. And I bet that you spam her in Hydra. She's such a good support for Hydra. Leech, decrease speed on AoE for 2/3. Both these debuffs restores 100% of each ally's destroyed max HP and then heals them by 20% of her max HP. Revive on death block debuffs with the full debuff removal on a 3-turn cooldown, my dude. Completely blocking the incoming damage of the first hit of an attack on a random ally on a 30% chance on a 1-turn cooldown. The sleep, in case you want to take her into, like, Sand Devil. Such a good champion. Make sure to fully work on her. Fully. This chest. Oh, lordy. Is it for the protection set? I understand. You're gonna need some maintenance. Osgore. Honorable mention. You can build a whole unkillable team around Osgore. And from what I'm seeing, you might be sticking to a speed tune. You might be employing some Skull Crusher. Do you have a Skull Crusher? You can build an unkillable team with Osgore. You have a lot of good champions, dude. You have a Titus sitting here. And to be fair, he's gonna sit here for a little while longer because he's extremely endgame. But it's such a relish to know that you're like 2-3 champions away from building the craziest teams in the future. You've gotten your Arbiter, you've gotten your Mithrala, congrats. Your Carl from the clan shop, still as a free login champion, amazing. Artak is a nice pull as well. Deacon shoutout, Farkin shoutout, some really good champions here. Work on this Donnie for sure. He's really good support. Geomancer, oh my god, and build him. Build him is gonna be such good help in PvE. If you want to progress in PvE, you need to have one of these guys. Trust me. You already have 1 cold heart. Build out a second one. I promise you, she's gonna come clutch in so many areas. You can one-shot Spider that way. Do you have Rowella or someone who can put an AoE decrease defense weaken combination? A Fane maybe, though it's not the optimal choice I would go for. Let's see the vault. You might have something in the vault. Oh, you have some things in the vault here. This Tylesia here. Oh, this guy. Doom Priest, man! And a Fenax. That's just the reserve vault. What goes for the master vault? What are we gonna find in here? Oh my god, Morag is in here and Neldor, dude. We've got Archmage Helmet in here. Okay, fair enough. It's nothing wow. Nothing wow. About wow. Some champions that will come in handy when the right time comes. I'm very curious why you haven't worked on this Morag. It would only make sense. Oh, you do have a Skull Crusher here. Now, I know for a fact that you can do a Skull Crusher, Alsgore, Unkillable. Search it up on Deadwood Jedi. I'm sure you will find a lot of speed tunes. I'm sure that I made a video these days on Alsgore and an Unkillable clan boss team. Just search up in my channel somewhere, you will find it. I've also posted the link to the speed tune on Deadwood Jedi on that same video, I think. In any case, you have some really good pieces of puzzles here. Really good pieces, and we can tie them well together in different areas. Let's check your clan boss work. Granted that I'm gonna give you suggestions now. You might not have worked on these champions completely. That's crappy. We don't need attack on an immortal chestplate. So that would hopefully be incentive for you to... Oh, nice. Hopefully be incentive for you to build out the champions that I suggest. I don't know how much I'll be able to test out today, though. Ultimate chest here. And the Transcendent, is that what I saw? No speed here, unfortunately. I'll sell these for you, my dude. And there's no speed in here. I'm selling that as well. You don't have any keys for me to see your team. If we wait for another 20 minutes, however, I will be able to check it out. Can I see the saved teams for your Demon Lord, man? God damn it. New team. They're all named new team and they say nothing. Like, I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Everything is just a little bit of a mess. Name your things, dude. How do you not get confused what you're using and what you're using it for? I mean, I guess because it is your account, you know it by heart. Like, you don't have to think about it. But in case in which I'm trying to help you out, now I definitely don't know which team you're using for what. You know? That's just self-sabotage, if you ask me. I'm not gonna comment on dungeons. I can't check your clan boss team. What else is there to talk about? Hydra and Chimera? We'll just have to check how much you're doing and where. What was the Hydra Brutal, Chimera Hard? So this is... we can't quick battle it either. Oh, we're so close to quick battling it. This is the team that you use. I have put a suggested team here down below. Let's talk about your team first, and then we'll come back to what I'm suggesting. You have picked out a super solid team. I think everybody has a piece. Everybody's useful, helpful in some way here. The only thing I'm not seeing, I'm not sure if I'm seeing, is a block buffs champion. Does anybody place block buffs? No, I don't think so. So this is something that might overwhelm your champions. Now I know Tarag is a really good champion, and oh my god, you have a full star for him. Ah, god damn it. Oh, if you come across an Ugo, block buffs champion, someone to swap out one of these guys, this team will go places. Will go much further. I think the only piece that you're missing is block buffs. You have an AoE provoke, you have a good reviver here, you have a cleanse from Claydna, revive on death, block some damage, place some decrease speed, leech. This Deacon places an AoE, decrease defense. You could probably get Deacon replaced. But you... if you find an Ugo, that is... Ugo is such a good Hydra champion, it's not even a joke. Clayton's a perfect choice here. Skrank, burn. He has an AoE burn. Increase stack. If the target he's attacking is under HP burn on his A1, weaken HP burn. Why not Geomancer here? So what I'm saying, this team is good. It could use some optimization. Here's a team. Yes, some of them are in the sparring pit, but here's a team that has all of the mechanics covered. Sun Wukong brings a block buffs and a steal, if he manages to steal anything. On a 3-turn cooldown, book out this Wukong. Build him out. Oh, you have built him out. Okay, good. Book him out. Constantly revives him. This stun doesn't do much. This sheep doesn't land, right? But he smacks very hard when built right, and you have built him with some attack and some crit damage. You could stack up that attack a little bit higher even, and he can smack even harder. He has smack potential. I've seen him do some crazy things. Vogoth you will need to finish. You haven't finished building him / booking him, but he's a really good Hydra support. AoE provoke, decrease attack. A1 is a triple hitter with a chance of increasing the duration of a random debuff on the target by a turn with each hit. 30% chance, guys. Geomancer. This burn, weaken, combo with this passive, with the damage deflection. It's such big damage. You can't imagine it because you haven't played with the Geomancer so far on your account. But I'm talking... It scales off enemy max HP every time they hit you and you're not under some form of, sometimes it does not proc properly with block damage. That was a mouthful. It doesn't proc properly with block damage. But in your case, I'm only evolving shield champions, revivers, so we should be good with this passive procking as it should. Finish your Geomancer as well. Man. Mithrala. Finish your Mithrala. There's a couple of unfinished champions that are super, super solid for what you're looking to progress in, and so this is, I know, probably gonna be big help for you. You do get to them. Now, you have booked her, which is wonderful. This is saving you so much time. Good job. Mithrala is essential, quintessential to book out. Hex with an increased defense, increased attack on all allies for 2/3 on an AoE. Full debuff, cleanse, strengthen, shield. This petrification doesn't land, it's fine. And a double hitter poison on her A1. Overwhelm them with poisons, cleanse yourself, Hex so that all of them can take in damage when the Geomancer burn causes them to burn. Get them to counterattack with some masteries. So Mithrala is very, very important for you to have her masteries done as well, so you can counterattack with this A1 as many times as you can proc it. Oboro is an amazing nuker for Hydra. You need someone who can tank that torment and keep hitting it, keep smacking it without getting feared. Now you have Inquisitor on your main team with this purpose of tanking the Torment Head. In this team, well, it's gonna be a combination of the support champion that I picked out for you, the last one, and Oboro, but decrease defense on a single target. But this single target becomes an AoE if the target is under 4 or more debuffs, which we're trying to do here with all the poisons and the provokes and the block debuffs and the burns and this and that. Just 2 A1 hits from Mithrala alone and landing 4 poison debuffs is enough for Oboro to land that A1 as an AoE. She's crazy. She's very nutty. A2 is a double hitter with the second hit having a 75% chance of transferring all debuffs from this champion to the target. The first hit has a 75% chance of stealing all buffs from the target when attacking under a Veil or Perfect Veil, which, surprise, surprise, she does bring on her A3 with a conditionality, however. It's not hard to achieve. She places strong increased crit rate, strong increased crit damage on herself for 2 turns, then attacks an enemy, places a Veil on herself for 2 turns if she crits. Take that down to a 3-turn cooldown. It is vital. And you're gonna have to finish building her. But you have a 6-star soul for her, I noticed. And that probably makes her quite insane. So give her a chance. I think she won't disappoint you. By the way, I kind of forgot about one of the best parts about Oboro. She plays a revive on death buff on herself for 3 turns whenever she receives a Veil or a Perfect Veil. So she mirrors Ninja in annoyingness. She just keeps spawning. She doesn't need this Rector, which we're gonna talk about in a moment, to even revive her. She's very self-sufficient in that regard, and Sun Wukong as well. Now you need heal. Vogoth is gonna heal you passively, and quite well too. He plays a leech. Did we talk about Vogoth? I think we just skimmed through him, but we're gonna return. The leech here with the, yeah, you know what Vogoth does, probably. Do you? If you're not aware, this is the best tank option that I could come up with for this case scenario. Except the provoke, right? The AoE provoke. He heals all allies by 50% of damage received whenever he's attacked. That 50% is only 25 in a Hydra. This champion only receives half of the heal that all allies receive as well. Important to note. Anyway, he has a second passive there that places a leech on the attacker for 2 turns whenever attacked. And if the attacker is under provoke as well, he has a 70% chance of increasing the cooldown of a random skill on the attacker by 2 turns. You can't lock out Hydra. I think that's okay. So, back to Rector. Back to the one reliable source of healing and revive that you have for all of your allies. Strong decreased attack on her A1, doesn't matter. She heals all allies by 20% of her max HP. After healing, she plays the Perfect Veil for 2 turns on all allies with full HP. 15% continuous heal buff for a turn instead on all allies with less than 100% HP. So you're gonna have a double down safety blanket from the Head of Torment here, coming from Rector Drath every once in a while when your champions are at full HP. Now in this case, you're gonna have some destroyed max HP. Do keep that in mind. If you do get... a Rector is gonna actually cover that. Oh, I just saw that she has Miracle Heal, which is amazing. It's the best case scenario for this Hydra fight because they're gonna destroy your max HP and you're gonna need a champion with some form of restoration. And in this case, you've picked out Rector to have the Miracle Heal blessing, which in fact does that. So look forward to pulling more souls for Rector. This soul, the more it grows, the more this is gonna clutch. On her A3, on a 4-turn cooldown, she revives a single ally with 60% HP, fills her turn meter by 60%, plays a perfect veil on them for 3 turns. Passive heals an ally under a veil or perfect veil whenever they get a turn by 10% of their max HP and increases the resistance of allies under veil or perfect veil buffs by 50. Will only increase resistance once per ally if there are multiple Rectors on the team. We don't care about that. The increased resistance is definitely going to help you withstand some debuffs, and I mean namely poisons and nasty things you don't want. So here's your team number 2. And as I already said, consider... also, this Wukong, his aura doesn't activate here. I don't know why I picked him out first. You're better off with Mithralus' accuracy. I don't know why. It's a force of habit. I see speed, I click. But arena, it doesn't count. Anyway, you have some really, really good champions sitting here. Really, really good ones. You're gonna have a bright, bright future with this account. As for Chimera, was it hard? Was it brutal? I don't remember. I have to go back and check. Hard. Hard is fine, man. Let me see. You've put in your keys. I have to see if both of your keys were put in. 1 key in here, 1 key in hard, and that's 22 million. Is this your main? That must be your main team. Let's see if you have one on normal or something. Yep, you have one on normal. Wow. It's the same team, actually. Yeah. That's a good amount of trials. That's very nice. You're gonna have to finish out some champions. Also, I'm not sure about Alice. If you're bringing her because of the Brimstone, I get it. And if you're bringing her because she's your best nuker, I also get it. But you could maybe fulfill more trials if you picked out someone else. She's the one I would swap. Nobody else. I think everybody else is everything in its right place. This Brimstone is very nice. But again, Alice is a lockout champ. Lockout doesn't really, you know, work here. She takes down buffs, sure. Oh, maybe a Geomancer? Oh, you have a Farkin burn coming in, I think. I would put in Geomancer if I were you. I don't know actually if I would. I don't know if that would help you out a lot. You're looking for... oh man, you're gonna need a nuker. You're gonna need a really, really good nuker. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. But for the time being, I wouldn't change this. I don't know how I would optimize that if I were you. In your current position, I think you're doing fantastic. As long as you can get some fragments in, you're good, really. Let me see if I can catch you slacking somewhere, dude. What kind of gear do you keep on your account? Acceptable. I don't know about this. Okay, there's some pieces of speed here that don't have speed on them, and I wonder why you keep them. I wonder why you keep them around. That's probably why you're broke. With no harsh feelings. But I really wouldn't keep a piece of speed gear, let's say, that doesn't have speed on it. It just doesn't warrant. It's like leaving a crit rate piece without crit rate on it. Why would you do it? Like in this case, it makes perfect sense. Rolled twice in the crit rate. It's a crit damage gauntlet. You even ascended it in attack. It's a really good case scenario. For like building out a champion for faction wars, let's say, or like Curse City. Or Doom Tower even. Not someone that you primarily will use everywhere necessarily. Not someone that you use your best piece of gear. But if it don't got any crit rate on it, why are you keeping it? And that applies to everything here. This is a good helmet. This is actually disappointing. Like, I will sell that. If I were you, I would also sell that. I would also sell that. I would also sell that. Though it has speed, crit rate, accuracy on it, it just doesn't have any crit damage, man. You can be a little bit stricter with the kind of gear that you keep on your account. Like this piece here. Unless it rolls twice in the crit damage, I really wouldn't entertain it. Where's the speed? Where's the speed? Where's the speed? These you can sort out on your own. You gotta... Are you ever gonna roll most of these? You know, like, pick out the ones that have speed on them, crit rate, crit damage. Sell the ones that have neither. Look for 6-star pieces mostly. Make very few exceptions for 5-star pieces. I'm literally trying to fill up the time so I can go and check out what's wrong with the clan boss team. But I'm seeing here that you could be a lot more efficient with the amount spent versus amount made cash on this account. You've been crafting. This is for sale. This is for sale. Maybe you've missed them. I could sell this 3-star for you just so you don't get lost. This 4-star as well. Some nice boats here. Some nice boats here. I like to see that it's just speed. Good job. I don't have to scold you. I don't have to scold you. Ooh, some nice protection gear as well. Very lucky to have a mythical speed boot here. And unlucky to have it in flat defense. Okay, you have a steady flow of good gear, man. You have a steady flow of good gear. All it's gonna take is a little bit of sifting through here and there every once in a while. You're nearly full. You're actually, like, I'm just clearing up space for you now. So consider doing a gear cleanse. If you're struggling to get gear enhancement points, oh my god, why is it coming out like this? Disgusting. For the next gear enhancement, because you're a little bit stumped for cash, I advise you to go in here, do a little gear cleanse. You're probably gonna be able to sell at least like a good couple of 5 million, maybe. And get stricter with the kind of gear that you let on your account. That way you'll see a lot more cash flowing in, regardless of whether you do Demon Lord, Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare regularly every single day. How are we doing? 4 more minutes, man! I'm gonna have to pause this video so we don't actually have this be 40 minutes. Okay, the keys are reloaded, and now we can actually check what the teams are, what the presets are. Okay, so it is one of those teams. I don't know who the second team is. This is new team 4. Oh, this is a mess. How I can't read your minds. I can't read your minds, guys. Please. Okay, I'm gonna comment on what I'm seeing here. Because I don't know who the other team is. I know that you said that you're matching them affinity friendly, but I am not a mind reader. Mikey is a good choice, definitely. Stun tank. Leech, decrease attack, decrease defense, increase attack on himself, and he does smack pretty damn hard. This evade here that we just talked about with the shield. Clayton again? I don't know why this is your opener. Is this some sort of speed tune that you're working with? Why not the decreased speed? Is it because your Mikey's landing it first with the Shell Cyclone Kawabunga? And I don't know if I would use Clayton, honestly. The revive on death and the removal block debuffs, that's a good one, but you could instead do, and I saw that you have her, Godseeker. We're matching the same affinity here. She's just an epic, but she also comes with a heal. I don't see a heal here. Well, you have the leech, but a little bit of heal on top of that and a revival wouldn't hurt. Huh? I think so. I don't know. I would swap her. Not sure if you feel my vision. Oh, you do have Skrank here as a burner. You also have a Farkin doubling up as a burner. Some turn meter fill here. Weaken. Weaken is important. Farkin's burn, decrease defense, poison, increase crit rate, crit damage, and ally attack, which is super nice. Body block, also very good. Taragi is also amazing for clan boss. Good on him for turning off his provoke, having him only hit with the A1, and casting a shield, ally protection, reflect damage. He heals himself, and the heal increases for each poison debuff on the enemy team. He does land these poisons every time he's attacked. So realistically, I would swap Clayton for someone like a Rector. Maybe a Rector, actually. I don't know why she was on the tip of my tongue, but okay. I meant Godseeker Neri. Yeah, I just wanted to match the affinity there. I'm assuming that maybe you're trying to build a unkillable sort of thing here? New Team 5? Or New Team 3 or something? So one of these. Yeah, it is an option. You could check out speed tune teams with Ausgore, I think Skull Crusher. That's one way to optimize your clan boss damage. Keep in mind that the best teams online that exist with the best kind of proven damages are always the ones that are speed tuned. They've been made by other people before you. They've been tested over and over. I don't know why I just claimed this for you. It is what it is. Guys, I'm taking a little step back from takeovers this upcoming week, but still, if you would like one, hit up my Discord, hit up my account takeover request forms. submit a little ticket. Wait for me to get to it, and thank you for the patience while I get to it, because there's a lot of people. I do want to update you with my own journey as well, and push out time-sensitive content. So it's gonna take a little bit of more patience out of you, but I will keep supplying with funsies every single day, regardless. Thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for supporting, and I will catch you again in the next one tomorrow. Bye!